Okay, what we're looking at today is a fairly antique Zenith Royal 780 Navigator radio chassis. I recently restored this radio. I haven't put it back in its leather case yet. But before I did that, I'd play around with it a little bit because it's a really cool old radio. It's a transistor radio. It's made in 1959. At the time, tube radios were the way to go, and people didn't like this new thing called a transistor. The only way people would buy it was the battery life was designed to be incredible. And I noticed when I was restoring it that it's just incredibly efficient. So I thought I'd play around with it a little bit. What I did is I have these old garage or driveway lights. They're usually mounted on stakes or in the driveway. They're solar. And I took the stakes off because these are kind of handy to have around the house. Charge them up and put them around so they're just night lights. Anyway, over the last couple of years, I've had some of them go bad, 5 of them, in fact. So I took the solar panels out of them, little tiny solar cells, and I thought I would wire them up, power this radio. And knowing that it's a really efficient radio, I was hoping that little 1-inch square solar panels would be enough to run it. You can see with the radio turned off, we've got an open circuit voltage, 11.6 volts roughly, which is, this is a 9-volt radio. That's open circuit. When you load a solar panel down, it drops. So I'm going to turn this thing on, and as you can see, we're down to 9 and change now, which is good. And this thing actually runs pretty good.
His protest version. I just did.
It's one of those things where it's really easy to move along and kind of forget about it almost.
Not that there's a lot to be had on AM radio anymore, but what the heck, it's free. This is running. Turn it up again. Strictly on solar. When I shade them, it goes away. And when I shade it, we're looking at shade it really hard, down to 2 volts. When it's in the sunshine, we're at 9 volts. And this actually has quite a lot of volume. Amazing for 5 square inches of solar radiation. We got this sunny-ish day, there's clouds, but we're looking through a sliding glass window. And if I open this up, we're up to 10 volts, which is probably slightly high, but not high enough to matter.
It takes months and months, if not years, to rebuild it after devastation.
See, if I crank the radio up, it draws it down, so it's really not quite enough current. But it's not bad at all. And obviously, you're going to be listening to the radio inside for the most part, so I want to make sure it would run through a glass window, this double pane sliding glass door. But it's still at 9 volts. Still got enough current to drive this thing at a decent volume. So overall, we're pretty happy. I think what I'm going to do is probably modify the leather case a little bit, because it's pretty ratty anyway. Mount these solar cells on them, and have what Zenith used to call a sun charger radio, which is kind of cool in this day, but we're making it a little bit cooler. So, there we go.
Shower, everything. Dollar Shave Club has all your bathroom needs covered. Razors,
Just that simple. Looks like a charm. We're happy.